Okay, what's up, guys? I am back playing some more of the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker. Yeah, he's affected all these people in some sort of way, but I don't know. There's some where I'm like, y'all definitely had something to do with him being killed. So yeah, we seen all that. Yeah, there's no current questions for anybody, so... Yeah, we Gucci. Alright, next day. Yes, I am sure.
I can change my skin.
Then skins.
Yeah, she weird.
His patients.
I had a hot date.
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did phone
On Valentine's Day.
ask me for Nathan's number. There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I?
He was preoccupied with finding
Photographs.
patterns.
Rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
where I find something
I set fire
beautiful in the sea.
to Hannah's clothes in the garden.
I dug the grave.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Dekker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it.
It's like, alright.
Oh, Doctor, you surprised me. Reminds me of
Oh, she the fine one to talk.
Did I ever mention?
After she did that one thing, gonna come up out of nowhere.
It's not something you drop politely into a conversation. He's been doing some digging and he's found a couple of things. There's a crime scene report that goes into all the gory details and another report that's about a patient you're seeing today, Claire. I'll put them both on the desk for you.
Huh.
And thanks for the grief counselling, by the way. It's really been helping, you know, I'm so glad you're here.
Alright, I'm like, yeah, the hug ain't, you know, I mean, yeah, alright. You ain't gotta hug me. Like, I don't even, you might be a murderer for all I know. She had like, she was like weird towards me at the start. Should we, the report? Wait, what? Movie link. Oh yeah, cause there's, yeah, 2 hours played. If I tried to put this all in one video, it had been so long, so that's why I'm having to like spread these videos out and stuff. Cause I'm still doing things. I don't even think I came close to it, but the arrest report says Claire killed David. I underlined some things to ask her about. I wonder if Bryce buried David. What happened with Ben? Ask patients about the paper spike. Too much to do today. Should we start with Claire? I feel like we should start with Claire. It's like, yeah, let's start off, you know.
I went to the lake house regularly, keeping an eye on David. I saw the girl again, the one I told you about. She was playing outside.
That girl might be in danger. Yeah, she killed David. So, what are you? Who's David? Yeah, let's ask her that.
A paper spike is an odd thing to use as a weapon. I suppose if it went directly into the heart, it might work. Or through his eye, or perhaps through the ear into his brain.
Like, alright, lady, I got the drop on you. You killed David.
Murder. Do you know, Doctor?
It's like, have you seen your arrest
It makes
report?
for interesting reading, doesn't it? I can tell you're dying to ask me about it. Fire away.
It's like, okay, so, report says you arrested for murder.
It says. I can see you're confused. The police say that David is dead, fatally wounded when I stabbed him. The coroner says that David is dead. Everyone says that David is dead. There was even a funeral. But I know he's alive.
Yeah, she crazy. She crazy. It's like, yeah, let's ask her that.
Church. You can go see for yourself. There's even a headstone. One of your other patients was a pallbearer. I never forget her face. You should ask him.
Wait, ask him what? It's like a friend, like, distracted me with messages. I gotta put my phone over there.
For David. He's also a grave digger, I believe.
It's like, how do you know, Bryce?
Smuggling a body out of a funeral can be difficult. Unless you pay the right people.
Yo, she's on some, like, I should tell Bryce that Claire said he's been smuggling bodies. Yeah, she's on some like she's on some Norman Bates type stuff. That ain't normal. Crime scene report. Claire's. Oh yeah, let's read this. The victim was located in his office, seated on a chair behind the desk, soaked in blood, with an obvious chest wound, possible murder weapon, papers, spike, desk accessory, 150 millimeters long, protruding from the approximate region of the victim's heart. Coroner's initial finding estimate. Time of death estimated from liver temperature measurements to between 8:30 and 10:30 on Valentine's. That was all like 14. There ain't no 14 months with it. Even a 13 month. How they? I was like, but you know they flipped the days. That confuses me so much. But anyways, note the victim's body was reportedly discovered at 10:20 on Valentine's Day. Okay. Okay. And then, yeah, her arrest report. So, to the best of my understanding, this statement is true. I understand I may be prosecuted if I have stated anything I know to be untrue. At 20:40 hours on Tuesday, 8 November, myself and PC 9725 Holt responded to a call received from a neighbor of the Bower House, Weston Park Avenue, concerning a reported disturbance. We arrived at the address and knocked on the front door, but there is no reply. We then examined the rear of the property and gained entry through insecure patio doors. We entered the property through this door, and I announced myself by shouting police, but not hearing any response. We searched the premises. Upon entering the dining room, I saw a female seated next to a man who was lying on the ground. The man did not appear to be conscious. Both persons were drenched in blood, and there was a substantial amount of blood on the carpet, walls, and were drenched furniture. I was about to read the same sentence twice, but I noted what appeared to be a steak knife on the floor, which was also covered in blood. At that point, I had asked the woman to put her hands on her head, which she did. PC Holt secured the female while I checked on the man for signs of life, but found none. I asked the woman her name, and she identified herself to me as Claire Castleford. I asked if she knew the dead man, and she said he was her husband, David Castleford. I asked what happened, and she said that she had killed him. Following a search by PC Holt, which revealed no other persons present at the house, I said to Castleford at 20:52 hours, "You're under arrest on suspicion of murder." I then cautioned her and placed her in the back of a police car for a transportation to Weston Park Police Station. I don't know, but anyways, yeah, she's a killer. She is a killer.
David wanted to have a talk about our relationship.
She is a killer.
He said he'd been with Iris for about a year and that he loved her.
Wow.
He said he didn't love me anymore. Which I know is a lie. You don't just fall out of love with somebody.
Well, you know, it's possible.
I grabbed the nearest weapon I could find, which happened to be the steak knife, and stabbed him with it. There was so much blood. I instantly regretted it. So, I fixed him.
Huh. Yeah, that's why she was all like, oh, he's not able to take care of himself. The man's dead. Like, she's on some Norman Bates type stuff. So she probably told Dr. Dekker her mistake and what she did, and then Dr. Dekker was going to most likely tell, and she killed them. So, yep. She's the murderer.
Later, I brought David back to life. Not with voodoo, not with virginal sacrifice. I just willed it to happen, and it did. Dr. Dekker told me it was possible, but only if you're not buried.
Well, Dr. Dekker is crazy too, so maybe she didn't kill him. Because if he's saying stuff like that, then he's just as crazy.
You have a chance at resurrection.
Like, can you bring David in, you know, so I can see?
Yes, resurrection. But now that I've seen the results, I don't think there's anything holy about it. I think.
Oh my goodness! I swear, man, these freaking
like
my headset just went out, and there's no reason for it to go out. So yeah, I didn't hear anything that she just said. I swear, man, it's like, can I just find a headset that doesn't go out when I'm like mid video? It's just unnecessary stuff, man. I'm gonna play back.
Yes, resurrection. But now that I've seen the results, I don't think there's anything holy about it. I think reanimation is more an accurate term. Like, I'm an evil necromancer raising things from the dead.
Like, you gotta bring David in so I can see him.
I think his brain was already decaying during the week that he was dead. Important bits. So when I brought him back to life, I didn't heal him completely. Just gave him life in the state he was in. I mean, he's hunting and killing things and trying to roast them on fires he can only light with matches, but that's about it. He's your basic Neanderthal. So I have a problem.
Yeah, you're kind of crazy.
I'm being charged with murder because the police don't know he's still alive, and I can't get David to vouch for me for obvious reasons. I think it would raise quite a few more questions than answers, which is why I'm hoping that you would be able to help me.
Yeah, let's see.
Considering the circumstances, I'd be grateful if you could see your way to declaring me temporarily insane at the time of the murder.
No.
To lessen my sentence. Because I'm not a killer.
But
I
you
can't
did.
prove otherwise. You don't still think I'm a killer, do you, Doctor?
But, okay, what answers are they gonna give me? See, here's the thing, alright? And maybe this might let me choose, because I want to say, like, no, just so she doesn't snap and go crazy on me. But the man was cheating on you. You killed him. And then you brought his body back. And, yeah, I'm gonna say, you're a killer.
At worst, it's manslaughter. I didn't mean to kill him. I just stabbed him a bit. And although he was dead for a week, I brought him back to life. Does this mean you won't help me? Was I temporarily insane?
I mean, you were. Yeah, you know.
Thank you, Doctor. That's all I needed to hear. From you or Dr. Dekker.
But yeah, it's temporarily. You were, like, at the moment and stuff. Like, at the moment, you were crazy, but... Because it's like, yeah, something like that. I mean, it happens and things, but... Yeah, she crazy.
He teased me mercilessly about my alleged ability. He didn't believe I'd reanimated David. Once, he presented me with a dead mouse and commanded me to give it life again. I didn't, of course. It's not something I'd throw around lightly. He changed his mind about me eventually. And then he mentioned the girl. He told me he'd locked up a girl in the basement of his house.
Huh.
For me. And he asked me to reanimate her. It was Iris.
Wow.
I said I couldn't reanimate something that wasn't dead, and he said that wouldn't be a problem.
Wow.
I agreed.
Maybe Iris killed them.
I was hoping it wasn't real. I assumed it wasn't real. But he was offering me what I wanted. A temporary insanity diagnosis.
She... Like, did you help
It
Iris?
didn't happen. Dr. Dekker called me from his house to cancel. He was furious. He said that Iris had escaped, and he blamed me for it. He said that I must have set her free after he told me.
Oh, man.
I knew it was all lies anyways.
It's good Iris
He was
survived.
obviously titillating himself by
I
reprimanding.
don't know who Iris is, but
He knew I'd
good
never
she
want to
survived.
speak to Iris again, so I couldn't prove it either way. Dr. Dekker asked if I could prove David wasn't dead, so I took him to the lake house. He saw that I was telling the truth. I
Huh.
can take you to see him too, if you like. Would you like to see David, Doctor?
Yeah, I guess.
Very well. In our next session.
Oh. Yo, she brings David. That'd be crazy. It's like, how, yeah.
You tell me. What could possibly explain that?
Just... It's like, you think he might be a
I
ghost?
assure you, David is not a ghost. I've touched him.
Well, yeah, Patrick Swayze was slapping dudes around in the movie Ghost, but that doesn't... And he was kind of, in a way, holding Demi Moore's hand, but that doesn't... You know, he was dead. Like, we seen it in the beginning of the movie. Yeah, this woman, Claire...
Since I brought him back, I felt that there was something different about him. Something not quite...
Claire ain't normal.
I think it's his brain. But how ludicrous that you can bring someone back in the first place. It's like that book, Pet Cemetery.
Oh, yeah.
Funnily enough, he does smell of earth, but...
I ain't never read the book, but I have seen the movie. That movie is crazy. Maybe, yeah, maybe... Oh, that could be... Well, then again, it was a movie and stuff, so... They acknowledge it in here, so I'm like, I don't think that could be the case, but... Are you lying about David being alive?
If David doesn't exist, then that means that I really did kill him. He really is buried, and I really should be going to prison for a very long time. That just doesn't seem right to me. It's more probable that I reanimated him under Dr. Dekker's guidance.
Huh.
How astute, Doctor. Yes, I did say I hadn't seen Dr. Dekker outside of our sessions. That wasn't a lie. Our trip to the lake house was made during a session.
Huh.
I didn't speak to her this time. Something about her made me feel uneasy. I just watched her from the bedroom window.
That's not normal.
A fish. She was holding it in her hands. I wasn't close enough to see, but for all intents and purposes, it looked as if the fish bit her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive.
Yeah, she, yeah. Claire, you can, yeah, you can go. Anyways, Nathan.
Rocking chair. The day moved forward. It was a good choice. I'm not sure I've got much left of hers now. I've burnt most of it, or given it away, just to make the days move forward. There was a moment when I was attacking a Salvation Army bin. I gave in. I accidentally put Hannah's diary into a Salvation Army donation bin. They're like huge post boxes with a circular tray that makes sure things spill to the bottom. I tried to get in to get it back, but I gave up.
Dang.
I read the last few weeks of Hannah's diary a while ago. I must have accidentally dropped in some clothes for the Salvation Army bin. It's funny, because I wasn't going to read it. She said she'd fallen out of love with me. That she was going to break off the engagement.
Dang.
That she didn't love me anymore.
That's messed up, Nathan.
I regretted it.
That's messed up.
I regretted that I mourned for Hannah so long. I regret the grief. I regret all the days I slept through because of it. Had I known she didn't love me anymore, things would have been different. I'm a bit angry now. If I had that day over again, I may just still pull out in front of the driver.
Huh. Like, shall we talk about Hannah?
We maybe not talk about Hannah anymore. And thanks for the dating advice, by the way.
Yeah, let's,
I
yeah.
signed up for a dating website. It's a bit easy, to be honest. If I message something they don't like, I change it when the day replays. It's not very honest. If I'm being honest, I'd probably rather ask out one of the patients I've seen here. The friendly redhead with the accent.
No, you don't want to fool around with her. That girl, she get drunk, you mess around, and then you waking up on the beach butt naked, so...
I didn't notice Dr. Dekker had a paper spike. I haven't really seen more than a foot in front of me since Hannah died. I've told you all I know about Dr. Dekker. He started out good, then turned a bit crazy towards the end. When you start giving people more problems as a therapist, That's a bit crazy.
It's like, yeah, what problems?
Started out with depression. Now I seem to repeat days. Even if you don't believe the repeat days, then I clearly have extra mental health problems that he's given me.
And that's messed up.
I think that he possibly cursed other people, a bit like he cursed me. Sometimes you could see he was bursting to tell me about it, but he couldn't. He was ecstatic with power.
It's like, I don't want to believe that Nathan killed Dr. Dekker, but it could be a possibility.
I was hoping he'd forget. It's going to sound crazy. Dr. Dekker said I would never be able to move forward until I came to terms with my grief. And so from this point on, I start to relive the same day over and over again until I made something of it. I believed it. I didn't want to believe him. I remember I said, you can't just say things and they happen. He laughed and laughed. I think he was going mad. He said he'd give me a demonstration.
Hmm.
He held his hand outstretched and told me to look at the flame. There was no flame, and then there was. He was holding a flame in his hand that had come out of nowhere.
Like,
And he tried to hit
I see the flame.
forget it.
Like, that's, ain't normal.
Forget seeing the flame. He wanted me to forget it all, but I didn't. For whatever reason, he couldn't undo what he'd done. I was scared. I pretended like the hypnosis had worked. I was scared what Dr. Dekker would do to me if he found out I still knew. So I had to play along. Keep coming to the sessions. Pretend I hadn't seen what he'd done. It was awful, because I was suffering through the same days over and over again. But I couldn't talk to him about it, because he'd know.
Alright.
He'd become bored of me, so I got much of my insight from calls or messages he'd take during our sessions. I think because he hypnotized me, he didn't want to play with me anymore, so I got basic therapist.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He told me lots of people get depression, to become more active, see more people. And although he wouldn't always be there to listen, Jaya would be. Yeah, I talked to her quite a lot. I'm not sure how many days of that she'd remember. She seemed to care, which is more I can say for Dekker.
Did you kill Dekker so you wouldn't suffer through repeat days? Yeah, let's see.
Kill Dr. Dekker. I wanted to be as far away from him as possible. I don't know who did.
Yeah, okay. Oh, this girl. Freaking the weird butt-naked one.
I'm okay. Thanks for asking. It's rent day, and I always feel a little blue on rent day.
That was it? Like, what's rent day?
Rent day is the day I pay rent to my landlady.
I'm like, I mean, it's like I asked, I thought there was more behind it, but, it's something that didn't even need to be mentioned, but alright.
I've had no blackouts, and I haven't been to the beach since our last session. But I think I will today. Do you want to come with me to the beach?
Because I'm kind of busy, so, yeah, maybe someone should.
I think you're getting a little anxious. If you ever wanted to visit the beach, you can just turn up. It's not mine.
Like, I don't know. I don't know.
You've got a good memory, Doctor. Let's talk dreams. Sometimes I'll dream about a light. Deep in the ocean somewhere. I head towards it because it's warm and glowing like a beacon. And when I'm at the bottom, it's the most beautiful thing. Like like a welcoming sun. Like I'm home. And then I wake up.
Yeah, why Beacon?
It's so beautiful. It calls me. It's like I'm in a trance. What does the dream mean, Doctor?
So that's the thing, like, you know, she doesn't seem like she's as crazy as everybody else, but she does seem a little bit wild. Mariana's dream could mean many things, a metaphor for her current issues, searching for something, or maybe she's making it up. Maybe the dream means you're searching for something.
I guess. I hate being in the same place for too long. Maybe I'm always searching for paradise or something.
It could be, could be. Oh, that was it?
Dr. Dekker used to put my checks on that thing. I guess someone thought they weren't getting value for money. I actually don't have a lot of money. Sometimes a therapy check would bounce, but Dr. Dekker would be okay with it.
That's how they spell
Your
check?
checks are fine, though, don't worry.
Is that... Do you... Ah, wow. I didn't know they spelled
Men buy me
checks like that. That's weird.
Sometimes
Because
I'll find a way
you...
to not-
I don't know. Maybe that's like a... Like somewhere else, like...
Buddy?
Maybe like somewhere else, like they spell it differently. But here in the States, we spell it CHECKS. Checks. And so, like, that's usually how we spell it. But, CHQ... What was it? E or I don't know. But it's just weird how they spelled it.
Place for too long. I guess I'm a fidget.
Dislike crowds with
Crowds
you.
at nightclubs and bars are different. The lights are dim. You can slink around without attracting too much attention.
It ain't that dark. I mean, you can still see people in there.
I'll kiss a guy in a club, and then he just follows me. Wherever I go. It's creepy.
Well,
I don't want everyone seeing that.
so let me get this straight. You kiss a guy in the club, and then you get creeped out at the fact that he is following you. Does that make any sense whatsoever? I'm saying, because I don't know. Me, if a girl randomly kissed me, I will probably look at her a little bit weirdly. But then I would be trying to like follow her and figure out like, okay, what was that for? Do I, are you trying to start something? Do I know you from somewhere? Like what's the reason? What's the reason? But you can't be creeped out. It's creepy that you just going up to random guys kissing them in clubs and stuff. So
They follow me. Wherever I go. Anywhere. Where do you think they follow me, Doctor?
I'm just asking. That's wants me to guess where people follow her. What happens after they follow her? What happened? Yeah.
It depends where they follow me. If they follow me home, they bang on the door for an hour or so, then leave. Other places, they just disappear. I don't see them again.
Huh. Maybe it's ghosts. She out here kissing a ghost.
Disappear into thin air. I think they returned to the place I found them. But I've not run into the same person twice.
Huh. Like, do they? Yeah.
Yes. They follow me home. They're silent. It's like a trance.
Hey, maybe that's what her dream. Yeah, her dream. That can make sense too. Like, do they follow you to
There
bed
was
or?
one guy. A real gym buddy. I let him into the bedroom, but nothing. Nothing I did would stop him just staring at me. was creepy.
It's like, well, stop kissing guys.
Outside, and then I just shut the door.
It's like, yeah, let's...
It's just good manners to accept when someone offers to buy you a drink. I'm a very good-natured girl.
But didn't she say she didn't drink?
Don't you think I'm sweet, Doctor?
You're a nice person, but, man. See, and it's like, I know I'll get on her good side if I do say that she's sweet, but then I'm like, you're not, I mean, you seem like a nice and caring person, but you just got a wild side to you, like.
I think you're falling for me, Doctor.
Nah, it ain't like that.
Get in the way of helping me.
I'm not falling for you. I just overall want to help you and stuff, so.
Still talking about him? And I thought you were just interested in me, Doctor.
I'm not, though. It's like, you are a little bit wild for me, so.
Dr. Dekker suggested home visits. I think he was probably checking up on his investment. You're not thinking of doing home visits, are you, Doctor?
Nope. Nope. Nope.
That's good. I'm not sure I can afford any more of your time.
You might be a killer, so... Aileen, ain't this the one that, yeah, she be talking about she can metamorph into other people? That might not be the proper word, but that's, it sounded like the word I should use.
Terry. I feel a bit sad, to be honest. I gave all my keepsakes back.
Yeah, how is Hilda?
Nearing the end. She's been sleeping a lot, not eating much. She hasn't been that argumentative either. Although, she did give me a vicious scratch yesterday.
Yeah, why? What was the reason?
It was nothing. I was just trying to give her meds. It's hard, you know? I'm trying to help her, but she keeps fighting me. It'll be better after she's seen her daughter. I've decided I'm going to do it tonight. She hasn't got much time left.
Alright. Do your thing.
You know the answer to that, Doctor. What have we been talking about? What can I do for Hilda that will make it all better?
Is Aileen going to pretend to be... Like, are you going to pretend to be Hilda's daughter tonight?
That's the plan. I know. It sounds unbelievable. Like,
Yo, she might be killing the old people. All of these guys might be murderers, but one of them definitely did kill, Dr. Dekker.
Really love. It might help if you
She a old people killer. Claire's a, what was happening?
picture them. Okay. Hold on.
Yo, if I like see a family relative.
Sorry. I don't think it's gonna work.
Huh.
The bright side. That probably means you're not gonna die anytime soon.
Well, alright. Gucci, cool, but yo, like, but no, I think I figured it out. Nathan killed his girlfriend, Claire killed her husband, Aileen killed old people, what's her name? Mariana, she kills the guys. Bryce, who did Bryce kill? Bryce might have killed Dr. Dekker. Jaya, she might have been a part of it. Proof Warwick. Oh, I think that was that old dude that was interviewing and stuff. So anyways, yeah, back to you. But yeah, they all killers, but like, you know, they just killed different people.
I mean, I'll sound exactly like Hilda's daughter, but I try and keep it vague because I don't become her. I don't know what she would really say. I say things like, it's okay, don't be scared, I love you, Mum, or I love you, Dad. But doesn't really matter what their relationship's like because it's not really them. I always do the Disney version. The best, most...
She does seem like she can work in Disneyland. She could be one of those princesses, like, walking around giving kids some sort of Mickey Mouse sticker or something like that.
It's got to be better than the reality.
I guess so. Yeah, why do
Does
that?
it really matter if it isn't the truth? Isn't it worth it if it brings them peace?
You mean you can bring them peace being yourself?
Do you really think that what I'm doing is wrong?
Dang. Because then I might destroy who she is as a person. I mean, it's not wrong, but...
Because I really feel this is something I have to do.
But at the same time, like, you know, shifting into being people's family members, that's not cool. Why did you give the keepsakes back? Yeah.
Well, I thought about it, and well, I know you said it was okay that I should keep them, but maybe it did look a bit suspicious, me having things that have belonged to patients who've died in my care. I don't want people to get the wrong idea about me. The locket, the watch, the ring, even the little bird Sarah Dekker gave me.
Sarah Dekker?
I'm supposed to mention her.
No. Who is Sarah Dekker?
Dr. Dekker's mother. She was one of my first patients, but she died a while ago.
Ooh. Huh. Wow.
I know it's silly, but those things meant a lot to me. They were reminders that I'd helped those people.
It's like, how is Terry?
Terry seems to have backed down since I gave the keepsakes back. Actually, it doesn't seem like she's been very well. Not her usual self. Maybe she's got a bug or something.
Maybe you might be trying to kill her. That could be the possibility.
It's true then. I'd heard Dr. Dekker was stabbed, but I didn't know for sure. It's weird that whoever did it would choose the paper spike. Dr. Dekker used to play with it in our sessions sometimes. You know, pick it up, handle it while we talked. I remember once, pushed the spike through his skin. At this bit, here, between his thumb and his finger.
Huh, that's
He
weird.
said he didn't think I'd mind the sight of blood being a nurse and all that, but actually, there wasn't any.
There wasn't any blood?
I was a bit freaked out. At first, I thought it was
Is it David Blaine?
a magic trick, you know? Like some kind of therapeutic test. Show the patient this retractable spike and see how they react. But it wasn't. The spike was real.
Huh.
Dr. Dekker gave me the paper spike to try. It wasn't fake. It was pretty sharp, actually. I don't know how he did it. He said he just thought that it wouldn't hurt him, so it didn't.
Huh. So yeah, why do you say I'm not going to die
As
soon?
far as I know, it only works on people who are close to death. That's the whole point of it. I have to hold their hand, and they have to think of the person, and they have to be near death. And those seem to be the 3 criteria.
I guess so.
It just makes things complicated, doesn't it? I knew Dr. Dekker's mother before I started seeing Dr. Dekker. She's dead, and now he's dead. I'm sure you're going to have a field day with it.
She knows his mom.
Yeah, that's the reason I came to see him. I knew she was dying, but he refused to talk to me unless I booked a session, so I did. And well, here we are.
Wait a minute. My Dr. Dekker? Why? She was just like, here we are. I'm not Dr. Dekker.
I told Dr. Dekker that his mum was dying, that he should see her before it's too late. But he wasn't interested. It wasn't like he hated her. It was just like, it wasn't important. He asked me to...
Dang, I've been recording for 40 minutes.
He did send...
I just looked at the timer. I just got so carried away playing this game. I didn't realize it'd been 40 minutes.
It was about the second, third session we had. He said he could tell that I was a good person, that I wanted to help people, and that I should think really hard about how I could do that. That's how I discovered shifting. All Dr. Dekker did was encourage me to think. But the shifting, that's all me. And my mum's a psychic, and my sister's an empath, but I was just ordinary. I always felt like I wasn't special, like I was missing.
Oh, that's probably why she thinks she's good at shifting, because her family, according to her, yeah, she got like a mom and a sister that does some weird stuff. Now she thinks she needs to do some weird stuff. Yeah.
I didn't really know what I was doing that first time. I mean, I didn't actually expect anything to happen. I just thought, what would really help this woman? I thought maybe she would just imagine that he was there. But it actually happened. I changed into him, Dr. Dekker. It blew my mind.
So, yeah, what's that?
To tell you the truth, I don't really know what an empath is. I should probably Google it sometime.
Yeah, I'll probably do the same thing.
My mum's got these spirit guides and they tell her things. Mostly about my love life, it would seem.
Alright, and Claire, Bryce. Hey, how are you today, Bryce?
I've been thinking about our last session, and I just wanted you to know that I'm not a bad person. I know taking naked photographs is wrong, but you don't know what it's like until you face the same temptation. I'm assuming you don't know what it's like.
Well, I know if stuff freezes, yeah, I know if things freezes, I'm not going to be taking naked photos of anybody in the area. That's just, nah, can't do it. But probably what I will do, my thing is that I know I will start to get hungry and stuff during that hour. So I'm like, you know what? Nah, no, I don't have an extra hour.
Thank God for that. There's someone else in my hour. A hooded figure. Watching me and following me.
Is it Death?
I followed it too.
Is it the Grim Reaper? It might be the Grim Reaper. Who is the hooded figure?
I don't know who it is. My initial thought was that it was you. That I told you about my affliction and somehow you got it too.
Huh.
Now I think maybe it's the military or some organization that wants to use
military.
themselves.
It's just weird when I hear people, because here we say military
From the dead.
but the military.
I need to talk to you about him.
I'm like, all right, Bryce. I'm like, why would the military be following you? Or military?
Approached earlier. I mean, my skills in the military. Special ops would be a breeze, wouldn't it? Waltz in past everyone during the midnight hour. Get whatever you want and return to friendly soil. It also makes me think that they might already know all of that, and that they want to get rid of me in case I tell anyone else. Would you do something for me if they get me?
Probably not. I guess.
Would you tell Jessica? I love her. She didn't really know me that well, but I did love her. And also, there's a hard drive in the bottom drawer of my drinks cabinet. Please destroy it. Please. Don't look at it.
I'm gonna look at it. I'm definitely gonna look at it. Let's...
Whatever it is that's following me, it doesn't want to catch me yet. If I move towards it, it runs away. And when I follow it past temptations. A bar brawl, an open till, an open bedroom window. Like it's testing me.
It's like, all right, Bryce, just relax, okay? Tell me about that.
I split the brawl up.
Why you gotta have an attitude about it?
I did nothing. I'm not stealing anymore.
They're like, all right, just chill out. It's gonna be okay.
I looked in. Watching other people is somehow built into our genes, Doctor. There was an old woman in bed.
Okay.
Inside.
Nah.
Bed covers were smoking. I think she'd fallen asleep holding a cigarette.
Oh.
I took the covers and put them in the bath. She'd have died otherwise.
All right.
And no.
Just chill, bro.
Any pictures?
It's like, man, you getting very frustrated for no reason. Probably after him, I'm going to end this video and then come back later on and play it, because there's other games I would like to play.
I spied on Dr. Dekker not long before he was murdered.
Ah.
I'm not sure I should tell you what I saw.
What did you see? Oh, it was a woman. I already know about that.
I'd been feeling uneasy with Dr. Dekker for some time.
I already know.
I mentioned how he'd changed before. So I began spying on him at home. One night, the basement door was open, and Dekker was returning upstairs. I skipped past him, and there she was. A girl. It was difficult to tell. It was dark, and she was chained.
Yeah, I know about this, bro. Dang it!
I'm actually a classically trained pallbearer. There are a lot of health and safety concerns.
I didn't mean to answer or ask him that question.
Well, properly at least.
Trying to charge my phone.
And if the funeral director is short-shouldered. I do remember her face. She wasn't upset in the usual way. She seemed agitated. Her husband must have been a giant. The coffin was so heavy. I remember because aft port side sprained his ankle. That and he wasn't lifting correctly.
Okay, would you... Oh! He probably freed her.
Dressed her and sat her in the police station. There's no evidence, though. No evidence of what he'd done. But she was free.
So he saved her. That's...
I'm not evil. I destroyed evil.
That is good. You know, Bryce, I like you. Bryce says he took the girl in Dekker's basement to a police station. You know... You cool with me, Bryce.
Absolutely no idea what you're talking about, Doctor. I saw Claire Castleford's husband in the coffin myself before carrying him to the grave. He is in the ground. I'm sure it wouldn't take much for the police to get an order to have him exhumed. Just make sure it's done on Tuesday morning when I'm off.
Wait, what? I should tell Claire Bryce says her husband is in the ground. Yeah, tell me about the paper spike.
He used that paper spike on his desk as an example. I'm sure he did it with the other patients too. He'd make me look at it, touch the point to see how sharp it was. He'd tell me that because I think it's sharp, it will hurt me. But if I thought it was nothing, it could pass right through my hand.
I'm like, alright. Bro, more questions? It's like, yeah, have you seen Jessica again?
Is a beautiful woman. I've not spied on her since the incident we talked about. I have real feelings for her, Doctor. We've never connected.
Alright. Like, maybe you should try talking to her.
Doctor. Thank you. It's nice you think I'm capable of such basic interaction with females. But I'm still in awe of her, really. I will think about it, though. I put my hand through a rusty nail at work today. It hurt like hell and bled like I'd been shot. I closed my eyes and thought, this isn't happening. The nail is just a worm, and it will wriggle through me. When I looked back, can you guess what I saw?
Like, what did you see? We already talking. What did you see?
When I looked back at my hand, it was healed. Look, see?
Huh. Like, how did it heal?
My hand had healed. The nail had become a worm and was wriggling in my palm. It was like a little miracle. Like magic.
Huh.
I shouldn't really say miracle or magic. They're words that Dr. Dekker used when he tried to get you to think things and make them real. But do you think it's real, Doctor? That magic is real?
See, I'm kind of... I don't know. Maybe because he's all like, yeah, doctor, so I'm gonna say no, magic isn't real.
So it isn't. I envy you, Doctor. I wish I could be so sure.
Like, bro, I don't know why you have an attitude. Like, I ain't even did nothing to you.
Using nautical terms to describe the position of pallbearers fitting. Plus, most of them are 3 sheets to the wind. You know, drunk.
Oh, I guess. Alright, so, anyways, that will be today's video, the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, and peace.